What are the things that you should consider to prepare your Summit County home or condo for sale? Well, we know it is crucial that you take preparations to get your home or condo in the brightest light, to look the best that it possibly can, to make a great first impression so that when a buyer sees it, they can fall in love with it. It's often said that selling a home is 50% preparation and 50% perspiration. We take care of the perspiration part, doing all the hard work to market your property and negotiate a successful sale. But there are some things I'd like to talk to you about today. That is what happens up front, the preparation for selling your Summit County home or condo. I've prepared this list of the 3 things that we think make the greatest impact to you in realizing the highest sales price for your property. How you doing? It's Pete Deininger with the Breck Life Group right here in Breckenridge, and today I've prepared a list of the 3 things that you can do to prepare your Summit County home or condo for the fastest sale at the highest price. The first tip I have for you, and this is 3 things, but it's only one tip: declutter, depersonalize, and deep clean. Declutter. Let's take declutter. That is where we look around your property and clear off all the horizontal surfaces. Think about when you arrive home and it's so easy to just drop things on something in the entry, something on the kitchen counter, something on a cabinet. We want to go through and clear off all those horizontal surfaces so that everything is as clean as possibly can, and a buyer's eye is not distracted by looking at a cluttered space. Number 2, depersonalize. Now, I know you love your family. That's why they're called your loved ones. And it might be okay to keep 1 or 2 family photos, maybe you out on the slopes or out on the lake having an amazing time. But what we really want to do is depersonalize so that when a buyer walks in your property, they can imagine themselves in your property. And it's really hard to do that if all they see are pictures of you in your property. So we'll depersonalize in addition to decluttering, and then deep clean. And not only does this mean all those horizontal surfaces that we just talked about, but it's important to think about those sometimes overlooked items like ceiling fans, windows, cobwebs. We really want to make it so that your property sparkles. As the saying goes, you never get a second chance to make a great first impression. All right, my second tip is hire a professional photographer, and if you're working with Breck Life Group to market your property, we're also going to hire a professional videographer. Now, why is this so important? Every year, the National Association of Realtors conducts a survey of home buyers and home sellers for the past year. And every year when they ask the buyers the question, what most impacted the home that you selected, especially in a resort market such as Summit and Park County, buyers are looking online long before they're here in town to look at properties in person. So they always say the top couple of things requested by buyers: more professional quality photography, more photographs in total, and better video. In fact, we have for the last couple of years been doing a top 5 features video tour. If you've not seen one, I'll put it up in this corner, a link to one of our top 5 features walking tours. What buyers find helpful about that is they can really get a better sense of the floor plan and see how your home flows in walking through it, and we can tell the story of your property. How's a buyer going to access the slopes? What are some of the amenities at your property? What are the quick access to downtown or favorite activities for them? So a professionally done video really helps tell the story and helps a buyer want to see your property in person. And step number 3 is consider the emotions. And I mean the emotions that a buyer is going to have when they enter your property. We want it to be warm and cozy and enticing for a buyer to come in so that they have a great first impression. It's really challenging, I know, having shown thousands of properties over the last 15 years, it's really challenging to walk into a property and all the lights are off, all the blinds are drawn, and I've got to run around and turn lights on, open blinds, and really get it feeling warm for the buyers who are standing in the entry. So when you work with us, we will make sure as best we can, especially since many of the sellers in Summit County, they're non-owner occupants, so they don't live here in Summit County. We will make sure that for each showing, we can get in, open up all the blinds, turn on the lights, maybe light a candle. It's going to be warm and inviting for a buyer every time one walks into your property. So that wraps up my 3 really easy tips, things to do in preparation. We front load all that work so that when your property is on the market, it reaches the most number of buyers and gets the warmest response. For any questions, you know how to reach us. You can give us a call, send a text, send an email. We are happy to answer any other questions about preparation and listing and selling your Summit County property. Thank you.